So earlier in the hour, we introduced you to this year's Jack's Best campaign. We partnered with Visit Jacksonville to highlight the best local businesses and places to visit in our area.
And in this round of voting, we've got 10 categories. Rance Adams with River City Live joins us with more. Rance, you got to test out some water sports.
Fun. You got the good gig.
You took Ashley Harding with you too, huh?
Yeah. So Ashley and I, we're more kind of landlocked individuals. So this gave us an opportunity to do some things that are a little bit outside of our comfort zone. A video that pops up initially is just talking about Jack's Best, which is like one of the biggest voting competitions that allows us to connect with our viewers here in Jacksonville and gives them the opportunity to have a say in the biggest and best businesses, water sports, activities, you name it. The categories will be rolling out all year long.
Oh, did you find anything really that you didn't know?
I mean,
you were out there?
Oh yeah, I found out that I can actually, if I fall off a boat, I can actually get back on. So Ashley did way better than I did. I went out one day and I crashed and burned a couple times. She came out, never fell in the water, but yeah, she was super awesome. And we had a great experience.
It
so it was a good time.
exhausting too.
It was a big adrenaline rush. Big adrenaline rush.
I mean, you gotta love our town so much. I mean, I learned a lot.
So much to offer.
Exactly. I did the arts and the murals in town, and I had no idea how much work had gone into coordinating all the art that's in town. There are 31 murals just downtown, and we have some video to show some of them. So unique, so creative. These artists come from all over the world. And some of them doing these murals, they've never created such a big piece of art.
Did you see the one with the Beastie Boys that's actually 3D?
Oh, I didn't see
it's
that
over
one.
in Brooklyn.
I couldn't see everything.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
They're all around town, yeah.
But you talk about the international artists, we've got a lot of local talent doing these as well.
Yeah, and that's her thing. You know, she tries to get, and the downtown library, there is a exhibit in there. It's a year-round gallery that's there all the time, and so it's free. You walk in the library, you get some books, and you also connect it with art.
Well, and I think that some of the video that we just showed, I mean, it gives you perspective too. We tend to get really busy, but to stop and appreciate, you know, the art that we have around us, particularly the murals. Some of those I'd never seen before.
I know, and it's
because we kind of hang out in our own spot, you know,
and
we don't
what
realize.
you see every day. There's also an economic boost, you know, making Jacksonville like an art destination. So the woman behind this, who we'll meet tomorrow, Jessica Santiago, you know, she really talked about how she's selling this to the city and selling this to businesses, that if we can really become this art destination, it's great for the city.
Yeah, and sometimes you drive by it and you just go, oh. Now you'll drive by and go, oh.
And also have a little history behind it, which is nice. I had an opportunity also, you know, obviously there are a number, when we're surrounded by water, right? So there are a number of fishing charters that are available in our area, you know, along the intercoastal, of course, out in the ocean. So I actually met a local captain who offers discounts specifically to military veterans.
Oh, nice.
And you know, this was really more about, and this is one of them, Nasim, and another military vet. This story, which I'll bring to you on Wednesday, is not so much about the fishing charter as much as it is about, if you think about what our military vets see, you know, if they're in combat or just in general, they leave their families for 6 months to a year to be able to come home and have a discount, and in some cases a free fishing charter offered, to be able to go out on the water. It brings such peace, not just to them, but to their family, because they can bring their families as well. And that's exactly what happened with
about the water.
as you see here.
Now, I didn't notice any images of you on the boat on the water, so I guess you weren't fishing much.
I was out there some. You know, it's
wanna
tough
see
to
you
figure that
fishing.
out with my schedule, I have to tell you, but I love fishing.
I was gonna say,
we were fishing up in Maine over the week. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's very peaceful.
So take a guess, how many people in the U.S. drink coffee?
How many are there? Because that's
like
what I said.
87%.
Wow.
And a good majority of them drink coffee every day. So when you think about your favorite coffee spot, you know, you got your national chains. You would be surprised how many local coffee shops there are and local coffee roasters there are. So we want to know what your favorite happens to be, and you're going to get a chance to weigh in on that.
It's funny when you talk to Richard, because he knows it, and he only drinks certain coffee, and it's so cool to see the local breweries who are out there. Not breweries. That's
another category.
Breweries are bigger.
Another
I was
one.
like, it could
do
be
brew
brewed
coffee.
Yeah, but I'm like, but breweries too,
You know,
which we're doing.
I'll tell you what surprised me, because, you know, I would ask people, well, you know, why do you like this particular coffee? And I figured, well, it tastes good, you know, or it smells good, keeps me awake. I mean, people had some very specific reasons.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
sophisticated.
You know, I only started drinking coffee about a year ago, and I didn't realize you can tell the difference between going from one coffee house to another.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lot of what you're talking about, that real kind of specific, that taste and that flavor. And people go to coffee houses and just sit there for hours, too. It's more than about just drinking the coffee.
It's about socialization. For some people, it's about getting some alone time. You know, so it's both ends of the spectrum there.
Wait for the kids.
All right, so there are 10 categories. They are trails, biking, running, hiking, dog parks, surf spots, animal encounters, water sports rentals, fishing charters, public art, coffee shops, golf courses, and breweries.
All right, so now we just picked basically 10 categories. We know there are a ton. You know, last year we were focusing on restaurants. So this is a year-long campaign. So these are our first 10 categories. There will be many more as the year progresses. So for you to vote, we've listed all of the coffee houses, all of the fishing charters as an example. You go to newsforjax.com/jacksbest and vote for your local business or place that's listed. Voting ends on July 1st, and we'll announce our first round of winners the week of July 8th.
And also, we ask that if you go on there and you see someone missing,
Yes.
let us know, because we want to make sure that everyone is included on this one.
Absolutely.
There you go.